Hello and welcome to another episode of Fright-Size Weirdness. This week we're going to be covering 10 strange facts about Ted Bundy. Number 1. Ted took advantage of a rather odd Florida law that a marriage declaration in court in the presence of a judge constituted as a legal marriage. So Ted, while in court, called Carol Ann Boone as a character witness and married her while she was on the witness stand. Carol went on to have his daughter, which in my eyes is ironic as he only murdered women. Anyway, she was convinced he was innocent but quickly divorced him when he was proven guilty. Number 2. It is believed, due to the failing of his engagement, he quickly turned to killing women. These women were all similar in every case, like his ex, Stephanie Brooks. They were white females between the age of 15 to 25, were college students, and mostly from middle-class backgrounds. They also had long, straight, dark brown hair with a part in the middle, just like Stephanie did. Number 3. Now, believe it or not, Ted actually saved a young boy who was drowning in Seattle's Green Lake. Witnesses claimed that when Ted seen the child drowning, he dived straight into the lake to rescue him. Number 4. So, Ted Bundy flipped his script in prison and weirdly helped the side of the law during his time in prison and offered a serial killer's perspective to help the police catch the Green River Killer. The serial killer was found and is now known as Gary Ridgway. Number 5. Bundy would use his looks, charm and charisma to lure in his victims. He would often approach them in public places, feigning a disability or injury, or he would impersonate an authority figure, and then later on he would kidnap his victims. Number 6. This actually made me sick to find out he cut off 12 women's heads and kept them as a little memento. What a savage. The last member of his defense actually described him as the very definition of heartless evil. Number 7. Ted wrote Christmas cards 1 month and 4 days before his execution by electric chair. 2 cards signed by Bundy went for sale at around $4,999.99, and the other one went for around $3,000, and were written on the 19th and the 20th of December 1988. One card reads, "God bless you, peace Ted." Number 8. In the early 1970s, Bundy worked for a suicide hotline in Seattle. His co-workers, including author Anne Rule, remembered him as a skilled volunteer who helped ease troubled callers and saved lives. Well, talk about the irony on this one. Number 9. Ted escaped the police twice. First was from his court. As he represented himself, he was allowed to be free of his wrist and leg shackles. Then asking to be allowed to use the courtroom library to research his case, he quickly escaped through a second floor window. And then he hitchhiked, where did he hitchhike? Well, I can't remember. He hitchhiked anyway, and then eventually got caught. And then, while back in jail, he escaped through the ceiling of his cell, cut a hole in the cell. It was about a foot wide, and yeah, that's how he escaped. So, crazy. And finally, number 10. He actually thought his own mother was his sister. His nan and granddad took him in because back in the day it was a big no-no for a woman to be on her own raising a child. So his nan and granddad took him in. He was raised to believe that his nan and granddad was his mum and dad, and his mum was his sister. So, you know, you can only imagine where this guy's sort of life is going to go. Even though he did actually go to university, but still, kind of talk about a messed up childhood, you know. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this episode. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you again next week for another episode of Fright-Size Weirdness, and that's it guys. Please, as always, let me know what you think in the comments below, whether you like it, what I should do differently, etc, etc. Follow me on Twitter and all that. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and yeah guys, thanks for watching.